We're going to start reading the book of Joshua today. Joshua-2 begins with Rahab and the spies. So the story starts out with Joshua sending 2 spies into Jericho. And as they're there, they end up at this woman named Rahab's house, who is a prostitute. So the king gets word that these 2 spies are in town, and he sends his guys to go get them. And Rahab, when she hears this, hides the 2 men. And she says, "Hey, they came to my house, but I don't know which way they went. You should probably go chase after them." So she lets the spies escape, but then she goes up on the roof and basically says, "Hey, I know that the Lord has given you this land. I know what you guys have done. Everyone's scared of you. We heard about the Red Sea. We heard about Sihon and Og. We're scared. Please swear an oath to me that you will be kind to my family if I show you kindness right now." And she basically says, "Hey, if you spare my life, I will spare your life," right? So the spies agree to do this. They swear an oath. They make a covenant with her. And then she lets them down the rope out of her window. This is on the wall. She tells them to go hide in the hills for 3 days, while the king's men search for them, and she sends them away. And as they're leaving, she reminds them of the stipulations of the covenant that they just made. And basically she says, "If you do what you said you would do, I will be spared. And if you don't, well, you'll have to deal with the consequences, right?" So they go away and they hide in the hills for 3 days, and then they come back. And then the story ends with them reporting back to Joshua, telling him everything that happened. And they tell him, "Yeah, the Lord has given the land to us. Everyone is afraid of us." So that's where we're going to pick up next time, right there in Joshua 3. So God, I want to thank you for this time. Thank you for reminding me that you are in control. You gave the spies instructions to go to Rahab's house. They followed those instructions, just like you instructed them. And you used Rahab's faith and obedience in order to save her and her family. And you also used her house in order to hide the spies, which allowed them to continue their mission. So God, I thank you for this passage. I pray that you help me to follow your instructions, to trust in your promises, and to walk in obedience to you, just like Joshua and the spies did. In Jesus' name, amen.